We start off at the foyer of this new metro station. There's a huge sculpture hanging from the ceiling, and it's really beautiful. There's the entrance there in Castlereagh St Hunter, and now I'm going to go down and see what it's like. Most of the metro stations are actually very, very far underground with very, very steep escalators. This is not the steepest, I believe. There are some others that are actually longer and steeper, especially the one in Melbourne, which I still haven't been to yet, but I will on my next trip, hopefully, if I get a chance. They sure have made the indicator boards or display boards big enough. I'm a little disappointed that I actually missed the Victoria Crossing, because that's the station that is closest, probably, well, not the second closest to where I reside at the moment, in the northern suburbs of Sydney. When this is complete, it will be quite a great place to actually visit, because there will be heaps and heaps of retail in this area, and they'll probably be connecting tunnels underground to the other shopping districts, much like in Montreal, where there's a lot of under or subterranean tunnels that lead to different areas of the city, because the city gets so cold in winter. We don't have that problem, but it is nice if it's really, really hot, that we can actually seek a bit of cool underground. In the winter it's not so bad, because we don't have freezing temperatures like in northern America. I'll come back to this information panel and plans later. I just want to actually go in downstairs and see the actual metro line itself. So the standard gates, opal card gates. The lifts are centered in the middle, which is great. And then there's sets of escalators up and down on either side of the lifts, which is very well planned. There are just so many little corners and tunnels going everywhere. This is one of the main stations in the CBD, so it is quite a large station. It's very open, so you don't feel like you're really, really deep below ground. And there's a lot of lights. You can see their standard platforms 4 and 3 with the standard safety gates enclosed. So you can see people above, and it's quite far down below. Hazards. The air in here doesn't seem to be too bad, the air quality. Usually when especially the existing metro lines, you smell this horrible chemical smell, which is like typical of a lot of new train stations. I can't exactly describe the smell, but it's not pleasant. It's probably a lot of carbon monoxide and carbon buildup. That's the line so far, but it has a third stage, which is going, I think, out to Bankstown. So here we go. Here's the actual map. Okay, so the existing metro is from Tallawong all the way to Chatswood, which is stage 1, and then stage 2 is from Chatswood all the way to Sydenham, and then there's a stage 3 from the Sydenham one. That's a new section of the line. The seating is a little bit different to, I think, Barangaroo, on the platforms where there's some seating set into the walls of the actual building. I don't think you can really get lost. There's only 2 platforms in here, platforms 3 and 4. One goes towards Tallawong, the other one goes towards Bankstown. Always have to get a shot of the mascot. The only place you're going to get lost is when you go to the underground retail areas. So there's some toilets. Let's have a look how they are. Yeah, there's an arrow to toilets. They're probably not open yet. They're guarding that area so nobody can go through it.
And they do a loop.
It's actually an amazing shot of the platform. See how the seating is included, and it's into the actual walls, which is a unique design feature. There's actually braille on the doors as well, near the platform doors.
It's only for internal.
I think what would make my day today at this open day would be to see an actual train being tested and run along the platforms here. The standard display and indicator boards of arrivals and departures and services. Here's a closer view of the type of seating along the platforms. The standard rubbish bins. you probably get the idea now of this new metro station at Martin Place. It is very, very big. It can be probably up to maybe 4 times as large as Chatswood, probably more actually. Even though there's only 2 platforms, the space in between the 2 platforms is quite open. What I do like about these new metro stations is, and I think it's the same at Barangaroo, is this sort of tannish coloured, sort of mimicking sort of like a sandstone look with the embossed or engraved name of the stations on them. It's really clean and it's really nice. Everything's so streamlined here. Oh, okay, so where does this go? Okay. Actually, there's a tunnel to actually leads to Martin Place trains 1 and 2. So, okay, so this is where you could get lost, but it's a bit like Epping Station and Epping Metro, where the trains are up the top and the metros are down below. So here is the same thing. It will be like a combination. So it'll be metro down below and a train station up above. But let's have a look at what's down this area. I haven't been to Martin Place for a very long time. I think the last time I went was very briefly, maybe a month ago. I don't even think, no, I didn't even stop at Martin Place last time. So let's have a look. Very interesting. Oh, wow. Okay, so these are the existing trains. These are normal trains, these are not metros. I used to catch this a lot as I used to live in the eastern suburbs. I spent my childhood in the eastern suburbs. It's a new indicator board. I love this red lift. It's beautiful. It's actually very, very stylish. And then again another set of 3 steep escalators.